Mom sent a message. We no longer trust you. I respond, understood. 2 days later, their lawyer reached out to me in a panic. I read the text twice to make sure I wasn't dreaming. We no longer trust you. Do not come to the house. Do not call your father. We are done. My mother's words didn't burn. They froze. For 3 years, I had been the unreliable son, the black sheep, while my golden boy brother, Julian, was sinking the family's architectural firm into the dirt with visionary investments. I was the one working 18-hour days in the shadows to balance the ledgers. I was the one who caught the embezzlement. I was the one who realized Julian hadn't just been incompetent. He'd been predatory. When I brought the evidence to my parents, they didn't thank me. They accused me of jealousy. They said I was trying to sabotage my brother's genius because I was bitter about being the younger sibling. The message was the final nail. I didn't cry. I didn't type a manifesto. I sat in my darkened apartment, the blue light of my monitor reflecting in my eyes, and typed one word. Understood. Then I went to work. You see, Julian was the face of the company, but I was the sign. More importantly, I was the sole personal guarantor for the 4.2 million line of credit that kept the firm's heart beating. My father had asked me to sign it a year ago when his credit score dipped. I did it because I loved them. Coldness is a strange thing. It makes you very precise. I didn't scream. I just called the bank. I'd like to withdraw my personal guarantee from the Mason Group accounts, I said. My voice was a flatline. Mr. Mason, that will trigger an immediate freeze and a 48-hour recall on all outstanding balances. The manager warned. I am aware. Proceed. Next, I called the primary contractor on our biggest project, a luxury high-rise. The funding is being pulled, I told him. Walk your crew off the site now if you want to get paid from the remaining escrow before the lawyers lock down. He knew I never lied. By noon, the crane stopped moving. I spent the next 48 hours in total silence. No social media, no calls. I turned off my phone and went to the coast. I watched the waves. I ate a very expensive steak. I felt lighter than I had in a decade. On the third morning, I turned my phone back on. 142 missed calls, 86 texts. The first voicemail was from Julian. He was screaming. Something about betrayal and ruining his life. The next few were from my mother. Her tone shifted from rage to panic pleading. Then the one I was waiting for. A local number. Mr. Mason, this is Marcus Thorne, your family's lead counsel. Please, you need to call me immediately. There has been a catastrophic development. The bank has moved to seize the primary estate to cover the shortfall. Your parents are being served. We need you to reinstate the guarantee within the hour or everything is gone. I dialed Thorne back. He picked up on the first ring. Leo, thank God, we're at the office. Your father he's in a bad way. We need your signature on the digital waiver right now. No, I said. The silence on the other end was heavy. Excuse me? I was told I am no longer trusted, Marcus. Why would you want a signature from someone you don't trust? It might be a forgery. It might be a trick. Isn't that what my mother said? Leo, this isn't the time for a family spat. The house, the firm, Julian's career. It's all tied to that credit line. They'll be bankrupt by sunset. I know, I said. I leaned back in my chair looking at the ocean. I'm the one who designed the collapse. I knew exactly which pillar to pull. You're destroying your own inheritance, Thorne hissed, his voice dropping to a panicked whisper. What do you want? Money? An apology? I want them to feel the weight of the person they threw away, I said. Tell my mother that understood wasn't just a reply. It was a promise. Leo, please, Thorne begged. Your father is on the other line. He's crying. That's a start, I replied. He hung up. 10 minutes later, a text came from my mother. No emojis, no venom, just raw terror. Leo, we're standing in the foyer. Men are here tagging the furniture. They said we have to leave. Please, we didn't mean it. We love you. I didn't reply. I opened my laptop and finalized the purchase of a small, independent firm in the next state over. I'd been saving for years. I had the talent. I had the clients who actually liked me. And now, I had the peace of knowing that the golden boy was currently sitting on a curb, watching a moving truck take his ego away. Trust is a funny thing. You don't realize how much it's worth until the person holding up your entire world decides to let go. I watched the sun set over the water. It was cold, quiet, and for the first time in my life, I was completely free.